Peace and blessings. How y'all doing out there, man? Monday morning, February 23rd, 2026. And I don't know, just wanted to go live, man. I don't know. Make sure we good online. Make sure we good online. What? I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, I'm convinced that the world ended a long time ago and we're just living in some virtual reality hell or something. I just remember, even just pre pandemic, even just like before 2020, I don't know if it's just me, but like, even the job I had at that during, pre pandemic, like, I couldn't afford to live on my own. I had to have roommates and whatnot, paid all right. But at least I worked for a company that gave a shit about me a little bit. Um, as I was told today, during a state of emergency travel ban that the mayor issued, that I have to take an unpaid day off. I literally cannot travel to work. And they're basically making me use my personal time off or just not get paid today. And it just sucks, man. It just sucks. Like, I work really hard to keep the girlfriend, as I like to call her, a job. The girlfriend happy. I work real hard to keep all my people that pay my bills, help pay my bills, happy. I'm just like, man, it's like, this is hell. It's gotta be. This can't be real, man. I think that's the only thing that um gives me solace is just understanding what we're living in. I don't know, man. I don't know what to call it. Like, literally cannot. It's literally a risk, and I'm not really one to like cry wolf or anything like that. Like, even during the last snowstorm, I just trucked it on through. You know what I mean? Just go. But this time around, whoever messing with that weather machine, they did their big one this time. Whatever formula they entered, they did their big one. Cause uh it's definitely not safe out there. You know what I mean? Like, you can get fined for being out there, but I can't even get paid. I really, ever since I went to Japan, yo, ski bus skateballer said to, or 6'8" baller said to focus on yourself. You damn right, yo. I think that's really, it's like a full time job trying to focus inwardly. And it's like every day I have to tell myself this: ignore the outside world and focus on self. Um, but man, I do not know, yo. Ever since I've been in Japan and seen people living off of music out there, I've just, it's in the back of my head like, yo, I could live in the country part of Japan for real cheap and just figure it out. Learn a new language, start fresh, max my credit cards out, and just never turn back. Live in a healthier country where the food's not killing me, jobs aren't keeping us as slave wages, and goddamn, yeah, we're a country that actually cares about their people. Yeah, building my own business thing, trying, man, trying to figure that out. Music business is cool, definitely not sustainable for a New York cost of living. I lived in a different country where, cost of living wasn't so bad, maybe. Or if I had a family to like live with. I feel like a lot of artists who live full time off music, you probably got a family that, or roommates, maybe, whatever. But full time solo dolo in New York City, like for real, if you're not making at least 100K, you cannot live in New York by yourself. Like you need at least 100K. And my job pays well. It pays me that to where I can afford to live on my own, barely making it in the city. In the city where it's great to be an artist and live. I got a lot of opportunities from living here. I don't regret living in New York. Me getting, Japan was from living in New York. On the radar, living in New York, LL Cool J, living in New York. A lot of these things that happened great for me happened because of proximity, of me being in this city. But man, in my line of work, which is AV, live streaming, it's like, I don't know, man. This shit, like, I look on them job sites, shit is real bleak. Like, ain't a lot of opportunity out here like that. My other homie's saying I should get into life insurance, go get like a Series 6 or something. So many options um, on this video game world of life, figuring out how to get these coins. So even in a state of emergency, it's still technically up to your employer's discretion to decide if they want to force you to go into work or not. And they can technically just, say, if you ain't coming in, we can't pay you. It's just fucked up, man. Fucked up. But what can I do? And keep applying, be patient, can't crash out. Cause it's just me. It's just me, y'all. Ain't no backup. Ain't no backup couch for me. Ain't no mom and daddy to come and save me. Shit hit the fan. It's just me and this dog. I gotta figure it out. But yeah, really gritting the teeth, biting the bullet, and dealing with shitty treatment just to survive. Make it to another day, make it to another pay period. And I understand this is all first world issues still. Even though I said in songs it's a third world country with first world amenities. It's a different kind of issue. I heard Andrew Tate go on a rant about how the world has always had problems and we just living in our current world of problems. But 1,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, people had to deal with barbarians running up in your crib and killing your whole family and taking you and robbing you. You know what I mean? Like back in the barbaric days and, slavery days and civil rights and, roaring 60s, crime ridden streets of the 70s. I heard New York was crazy in the 70s, 80s, 90s. This planet has never really been peace. You got to kind of seek the peace and create it. But, if you watch things from a reality perspective, of course, this world has always been a hellish kind of realm where you can live in peace from what you create in your own mind. You kind of have to be like a magician or some shit to create this peaceful atmosphere in a hell of a world, hell of a planet, surrounded by turmoil, violence, and especially these good old USA. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's weird, man. It's like being appreciative that I'm not a struggling, starving artist trying to figure out how to pay my bills every single month. and having the money to be able to pay for projects to be made, to invest in myself, to pay for this equipment to do what I do. It all mostly came from having a day job. So it's like pick a struggle, man. Either you're gonna struggle as an artist, even famous artists that are signed with clothes and jewelry, be dead broke. You know what I mean? Or you working a job, uh, being a wage slave and dealing with that struggle. Unless you really found a sweet spot of a decent company that pays you well and treats you like a human, treat you like a human, um, then you hit a sweet spot. But one thing I realize, like, no matter what, you're going to complain about something. It's never perfect. It's never ever perfect. Even every sweet situation, it's sweet for a few months, whatever. Eventually, new problems will arrive. Because what is life without problems? What is life without obstacles to solve? It would be boring. And then that boredom would be your new problem. So it really doesn't matter anyway. There's always something to overcome. I guess that's the challenge of daily human existence. So, yeah. Focus on self today. Make some beats. I already did 100 push-ups. You know what I mean? Got my little workout in. I have a lot of stuff going on. I was supposed to have a show last night. Shout out to Josiah Hotwire. The what's it called? The takeover or the breakdown? I forget what he called it. But shout out my Harlem brother. Put on dope shows for the city. Supposed to perform last night, but the snowstorm canceled that. Shout out to K Hawk. I did perform on Saturday night, which was really dope. Shout out to Delaware State University. They got a crazy community, man. Every time that man puts on a show, his whole community shows up. I'm like, wow, like this is really beautiful to see. Like, K Hawk really just pulled up. I don't know how long you've been living in New York, but like, they really stick together. I'm like, man, why didn't I go to Delaware State? I'm like, they really got a supportive, loving community. It looks really cool. And I was just happy to be amongst them because they really be showing out and supporting each other. Um, so yeah, it was cool to perform there on Saturday. Uh, Last night's show was rescheduled till March. If you follow me on IG, you'll see the repost. Thursday, God willing, we don't have another freaking blizzard. We're having a listening party for 83rd Strike. You know what I mean? Let me see. We got 6 people online. What y'all doing, yo? I don't never have people watching me live. 83rd Strike on Thursday, my Brooklyn people. I'm excited about this project. If I didn't have music, I really don't know how I would be sane. I really have no clue what I would do if I didn't have the excitement of creativity on my side. Is it gonna switch? No, it's not. If I did not have the excitement of creativity on my side, look how beautiful this cover is, man. Look how beautiful this cover is, bro. Oh, man. Why won't it? Oh, you goofy ass. Yeah, 83rd Strike, man, with the Street Fighter theme. And this is a Street Fighter mix. It's an original piece. My homie last night I was talking to was like, oh, this is really cool for A. There ain't no AI, bro. I don't even want to hear the word AI anymore. I'm tired of hearing AI. This is an original cover, you know what I mean? And this is what we having the listening party for. Me and shout out to Blue Azul. I mean, Jersey to the Bronx, Brooklyn Bronx. You know, it's our third installment, and yeah, we're having a release party at Please Tell Me BK on Thursday, February 26th. If you're around, pull up. We got some surprises. It's gonna be announced real soon, but pull up. Uh, and if you're paying real close attention to my background, you'll see the surprise. For those that are, yeah. And there we go. I was like, I wonder if somebody gonna figure it out. Shout out to Cream Supreme. That cover is a mixture of uh, is it Final Fight? No, it's actually Double Dragon. So we combined Street Fighter with a Double Dragon cover, and that's how we came up with this. You know what I mean? Uh, and the whole point, me and Blue, 83 babies. So we did 83 1, 83 2, all beats by Spanish Ran on part 2. Now instead of 83 part 3, we said 83rd strike, like Street Fighter Third Strike. For my gamers that know what time it is, man. Millennials. Which brings me into another thing. Or before I get into my other rant. So yeah, 26th is the listening party in Brooklyn. The 27th, I'm performing at Hidden Tiger, formerly known as Fat Buddha. Really dope spot in the city. Man, I heard Busta Rhymes had a listening party there for his Jay Dilla upcoming project. I have not been outside like that, but shout out to Static, Hidden Tiger, a great spot. Another reason you're paying prime real estate to live in New York, because you can just pop up to a place like Hidden Tiger and go chill with Busta Rhymes for free and listen to unheard Jay Dilla music. It's just like, even living in Jersey, I mean, if you got a day job and you living in Jersey, you can't really move like that with adequate sleep. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to pull up, go back to Jersey and not really sleep. And then if you work in the city, but man, like, we take it for granted living in New York. And I guess I'm also reminding myself why I live out here, for opportunities and options to always be able to go outside and um, have life changing opportunities at your presence. But anyways, yeah, the 27th I'm at Hidden Tiger performing with Chubbs, a bunch of dope ass artists on the bill. Me and Blue are performing on Friday, day after the listening party this week. All right. So video games, yo, like that's another thing. Like, what is going on? Like, I was talking to my homie last night. Like, they be trying to make fun of us, calling us unks and old heads or whatever, but video games don't even hit this. Like, everything is revolving around my generation. I feel like it always goes back to 90s hip hop, video game emulators to go back, or remixes of shit that I've already experienced in my time. Ninja Turtles do over, Batman, you know, it's like we experienced all of the great stuff already. What, like, is there anything left? Is there going to be any more excitement of like something new coming out? I have not been excited for a video game and I don't know how long. I'm really just playing a bunch of old stuff when I even have time to do it. Uh, yeah, I don't know what this is, but it doesn't feel real. It does not. It feels like some sort of echo chamber replay of what life used to be. Uh, but I'm gonna find a way to enjoy it regardless. I ain't complaining now. I'm just making statements, observations, and figuring out a way how to still enjoy it. We're not gonna sit here and sulk in the isness of the situation, the reality. We're going to state what it is, the dangers of it, and figure out a way how to enjoy it, live in it, create in it, create a different opportunity in it, create the reality that you want in this hell realm. Um, I think maybe that is the purpose of life. Given this shitty world and figuring out how to make it a decent place while you are staying here in Hotel Earth, Hotel Planet Earth. while you are enjoying your stay here on Hotel Planet Hell Earthrealm, figure out a way how to make it enjoyable. And that is the game. That is the purpose of this simulation. But anyways, back to some music before I dip off here. Maybe I should go live and like play beats on here in a bit. I feel like I went live. My beat set that I posted on here is doing, people are watching it. So maybe I'll do that in a bit. Maybe I'll go live again later in the day and play a beat set. Cause I've been making some fire ever since I came back from Japan. And what else? All right, so listen, 83rd Strike. Wait a minute, does that drop this Friday? Yeah, we said it's gonna drop this Friday. Holy smokes. My beat tape, Bullet Train to Tokyo, is out on all streaming. That is based on my trip to Japan where I was digging, actually made beats from vinyl and made a beat tape out of my experience. You will hear excerpts from random conversations that I had out there. Hopefully nobody's mad that I recorded conversations. Hopefully, no one was saying nothing crazy in Japanese, and I might not. Maybe they was talking shit about me, and I don't even know. Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, you will hear background random conversations that I was having while I was out there. The sound of the train is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life because it's such a Mario sounding clip every time the train comes, and it's gonna make me miss Japan. As frustrating as that trip was at time, I think I'd rather be in a country where I am a foreigner that don't know the language than to be in America right now. But anyways, Bullet Train to Tokyo out right now on streaming. Such is Life is still out. Go bump that. Premier Mileage, fire ass albums I dropped last year, end of last year, and 83rd Strike is coming. Make sure you tune into my Bandcamp this Friday for 83rd Strike, coming on streaming soon also, and I'll go check out my beat tape. But yeah, man, thanks for tuning in and listening to me vent about this. Maybe you got some gems out of it. If I could make a living doing this and not have to worry about this sucker ass job, I would. Trying to figure it out, man. Trying to figure it out. But stay positive. Stay real. And if you're not in a positive space, just go through it. Accept it. Don't fight it. Go through those motions until you get back. Go take a nap. I'm out of here. I'm about to go make breakfast, create. Maybe I'll be back later. Peace, YouTube. Appreciate y'all listening to me vent. Leave some comments. Tell me your thoughts.